Ladies, we're here tonight on the show. All right, hold on. Let me make sure this thing is working because we've been having a lot of problems. Let me make sure this shit is on. All right, hold on. All right, we are on. I think we are on. Are we on? Okay, we're on. Okay. Well, I am here tonight to talk about the NBA playoffs. I want to talk about everything that has happened so far. Then later on tonight, I'll make a nice stream about Houston and Utah game. But right now, I want to talk about the playoffs. I want to talk about everything that has happened so far in the playoffs, last night and tonight. So look, I'm gonna get here with the first game. What the fuck is happening to my telephone? Oh, here it is. What the fuck? Okay, here. Sorry. Here we go. The first game I want to talk about. I want to talk about the Nets game. The Nets versus the Philadelphia. Man, Philadelphia gotta get their head out of their ass, man. If they want to do anything in these playoffs, other than Jimmy, they need to show up. These kids need to show up. Other than Jimmy Butler and Joel Embiid, I thought nobody showed up for Philadelphia. They were straight up trash. They were straight up trash. Like, this is unacceptable. Ben Simmons, 9 points. JJ Redick, 5 points. Tobias Harris, 4 points. This is unacceptable. These players have got to show up. Other than Jimmy Butler and Joel Embiid, other than those two, Jimmy Butler and Joel Embiid, nobody showed up last night for Philadelphia. They were flat out trash. They were flat out trash. They need to look themselves in the mirror and ask themselves, are they about shit or full of shit? Philadelphia's got to play a lot better. I give a lot of credit, to a guy like, D'Angelo Russell. He had 26 points. Give a lot of credit to his ass. He's come a long ways. Shout out to D'Angelo Russell. He was the player. He was the player of the night for the Nets. But damn it, these Philadelphia players, Ben Simmons, JJ Redick, Tobias Harris, have got to show up. It is playoff time. This is what it's all about here, April, May, and June. And you guys were no shows. Unacceptable. Tobias Harris, 4 points. What the hell? JJ Redick, 5 points. Ben Simmons, 9 points. What the hell was this shit? Unacceptable. Philadelphia has got to play a lot better. Next game I want to talk about, it's the Magic versus the Toronto. Another upset we got here. We got the Magic winning here. I blame this loss 100% on Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry shot 7 shots and missed all of them. He was absolutely trash. If Kyle Lowry makes 10, 15 points, they win this game. The Magic only won this game by 3 points. If Kyle Lowry shows up and has 10, 15 points, they win this game. This is all on Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry, also same thing as the Philadelphia players, was a complete no-show. Like, what the hell is wrong with these players? And these are not like, come on, Tobias Harris has been in the league for a long time. JJ Redick's been in the league for a long time. Kyle Lowry's been in the league for a long time, and these guys are not showing up. I don't understand what the hell's going on. But to me, this one is very simple. It falls on Kyle Lowry not showing up. It is on Kyle Lowry. If Kyle Lowry scores 10, 15 points, they win this game. Terrible. But hey, shout out to Augustine and Orlando. They played a hell of a game. They stole this game. Next game I want to talk about. Finally, a game that happened what should have happened. What the fuck happened to my telephone? The Warriors beat the Clippers. This game, whatever. It was probably the first game, probably the first time all season. What the first time all day what should have happened ended up happening. The Warriors won. Steph Curry, hell of a game with 38 points, 15 rebounds. He played a hell of a game, 7 assists. Kevin Durant nicely with 23 points. What should have happened, happened. I don't know, man. It's going to be hard. Lou Williams with 25 and Montrezl Harrell with 26 off the bench for the Clippers. But I don't think the Clippers are going to win. But finally, what should have happened, happened. The favorites won, the Warriors. And then the last game. Let's talk about the last game. We got the San Antonio versus Denver. This is a lot of people. This is probably the most controversial series. A lot of people are viewing this almost as 50-50. I believe Vegas does have San Antonio as the favorite. But San Antonio ended up winning 101-96 as I predicted. But yeah, this is probably one of the most controversial series. A lot of people, you talk to 10 people, maybe 5 are going to tell you Denver, and the other 5 are going to tell you San Antonio. It's been a very controversial series. But let's look at here. I thought, San Antonio just played team basketball. Nobody really had a crazy night. DeMar DeRozan had 18 points. Farbs had 15 points. Derek White had 16 points. LaMarcus Aldridge had 15 points. Rudy Gay came up with 14. Nobody really had that crazy of a night. San Antonio just did what they do, and they played team basketball. That is what San Antonio's been known for the last 25 years, and they did again tonight. As far as the Nuggets, hey man, they just lack experience with their coach Malone, and then their players. Not a lot of experience for these players. But I thought like Denver, who lacks a lot of experience, I thought they played way better than Philadelphia. I thought Denver played a lot better, and someone's going to tell me, well, yeah, they're a better team. They were a better team this season. Hey, man, but as far as the experience go, I expected the Philadelphia game, they play like absolutely trash. I expected that maybe for a team like Denver, who other than maybe, Paul Millsap and Isaiah Thomas, nobody from this Denver team really has a lot of playoff experience. But these Denver players, I got to give them credit. I'm not going to sit here and say they didn't show up. Most of these players showed up. Most of these players showed up for Denver. Paul Millsap, 12 points. Jokic, he had a triple-double, 14 rebounds, 14 assists, 10 points. He needs to get a little bit more on the offensive side. Only 10 points, but hey, whatever, triple-double. Jamal Murray, 17. Will Burton, 15. Gary Harris, 20 points. I'm not going to sit here, Beasley off the bench with 10. I'm not going to sit here and trash Denver because I thought most of the guys had a very good night. Jamal Murray with 17. Burton 15, Harris 20. I'm not going to sit here and bash them. The only thing I'm going to say is I need them to get Jokic a little bit more involved. Yes, triple-double, 14 rebounds, 14 assists, 10 points. You need to get a little bit more scoring out of Jokic. That's my only critique I would say for Denver. They lost this game, but Denver, keep your head up just like the girls in Columbia keep their asses up. I think Denver will be fine. This could be a really good series. The only thing, like I said, I would change if I was Malone and this Denver team is get a little bit more of offense, get a little bit for Jokic. That's the only thing I would say. But I thought, like I said, Denver should be more proud of their game, even though they lost, than damn Philadelphia. Philadelphia was that flat out trash. Like they were completely on outer trash. So I feel Denver. I'm more satisfied with what I saw from Denver last night than what I saw from Philadelphia. Philadelphia was just flat out trash. But anyways, let's all right, let's go to the games today. So far, we had the Pacers versus the Celtics. So far, we had the Pacers versus the Celtics. And, I got to say, a lot of people were saying, hey, this is going to be a tough series for Indiana. Celtics struggled throughout the season. They were very, very inconsistent. And I was one of the persons that said, yes, Celtics will win this series, but it will take 7 games. But Kyrie Irving, all season long, he's been saying, hey, man, we'll be fine. The only thing, I just been waiting for the playoffs to start. That's all I've been waiting for the playoffs to start. And he might be right because they win this game. They dominated. Times they led by 15, 17 points. They only won. It was a very low-scoring game. I thought, we should expect low-scoring game from these two because we got two of the best defensive teams playing right now with Boston and Indiana. We should expect low-scoring games. But, the final score was only 84-74. I expect some of that shit because Indiana is more of a defensive team. They don't really score as much. They don't have a superstar. In Boston, same thing, even though they got Kyrie Irving, they're more also as a defensive team. So expect a lot of low scoring. But man, I look at, who can I say play like shit out of the Indiana? Look, I don't have any high expectations for nobody to drop 35, 37 points because they don't have a superstar. Victor Oladipo is no longer on the team. He's hurt. But look, Titus Young, 7 points. Brett Matovich, 12 points. Turner. I need to see a little bit more from Miles Turner. he's the one that probably needs to score a little bit more. Only 5 points. You know, Wesley Matthews, 8 points. He's a good 3-point shooter at times, but he needs to play better. I don't want to be too hard. Sabonis, 7 points. You know, I don't want to be too hard on this Indiana team because I know they don't really have a superstar. But if I were to call out 2 players, it would be Sabonis and Wesley Matthews. And no, excuse me, 3 players. Sabonis, Wesley Matthews, and Miles Turner. Those are the 3 guys. I'm not going to ask for 37 points, but I will ask for 15, 25 out of those 3 guys, especially Miles Turner and Sabonis. If they're going to have a chance in this series, these 2 have got to play a lot better. Sabonis has got to play a lot better, and so does Miles Turner. And Wesley Matthews, you got to be that 3-point shooter sniper. You got to play better as well, man. So I'm not going to be too hard on Indiana's offense, but if I were to call out guys, I would call out Sabonis, I would call out Wesley Matthews, and I would call out Miles Turner. I need to get a little bit more from them. Especially, I need Matthews to be my sniper, 3-point shooter. I need Sabonis to really kind of be my scorer, you know, my star almost. And then I need Miles Turner to play it a little bit better, you know. But this is what you're gonna. Indiana just does not have that player. They rely so much on their defense, man. They don't really have that star player to bail them out when they. And then, but look, I'll look at, as far as Celtics, man. Pat yourself on the ass. I thought you guys played a hell of a game. And again, nobody had a crazy night. You know, the leading scorer was Kyrie Irving with 20 points. You know, Al Horford had 10. Jason Tatum had 15. You know, I'm not going to go too crazy. Marcus Morris with 20 off the bench. Gordon Hayward with 10 off the bench. But this was... what the fuck happened to my phone? It was really more like the San Antonio last night. A very good team win. They played defense. They scored enough. And it was a team win. Shout out to the Celtics. They surprised some people. For the most part, I thought they had this team in control the entire night. And the Celtics, hey, I thought it was going to take 7 games. It might only take 5. We'll see what happens. Pat yourself on the ass, Celtics. All right, let's go to the next game. This is the final game I'm going to talk about. I'm not going to get into the Detroit's Pistons game. They're still playing, and that's going to be an ass whooping. Last game I want to talk about tonight is another surprise to me. Even though the game was played in Portland, I expected Thunder to go steal that first game. I'm not going to get too sad, you know. I'm not going to get too sad. But yeah, man, I'm not going to say these guys play like shit. But, you know, the Thunder better find a way to win this series. They have better find a way. If they lose this series, oh my Lord. Remember last year, Portland got swept by Anthony Davis and the Pelicans. They're going to look bad if Portland now turns around and beats the Thunder with Paul George and Russell Westbrook. Thunder have got to find a way to win this series, you know. They just have got to find a way to win this series. They really do. They really do. They have to. They have to. Paul George, 26 points. Westbrook, a triple-double, 10 rebounds, 10 points, 24 points. Steven Adams with 17 points. It's not that they play like shit. They just gotta... They got to find a way to get these games, you know. It's only game 1. It's in Portland. I'll let it go. Damian Lillard, shout out to him. You know, he went off tonight. He went for 30 points. Enes Kanter at the end was very key. He ended up with, he had a monster game low key, you know. He had 18 rebounds, 20 points. Enes Kanter, he's going to be big. He's going to try to replace a lot of the stuff that Nurkic was doing. So shout out to Enes Kanter. You know, CJ McCollum was actually pretty good too. A guy who a lot of people sometimes say he sucks ass when the lights are on bright. He had a good night. He had 24 points. You know, I got to say it, man. I got to give credit where credit is due. Portland showed up. And so did the Thunder. I can't sit here and say the Thunder didn't show up. But they got pressure. The Thunder got pressure to pull this out. I don't care how long it takes, whether it takes 7 games. Thunder, tell me, they're going to look really bad if last year they lose to Utah in the first round, and now this year without Nurkic, they lose to the Trailblazers in the first round again. I don't have nothing really bad to say about the Thunder. Like I said, Paul George 26 points, Russell Westbrook with a triple double, 10, 10, and 24. I'm not gonna say they were trash tonight. I just have to say they better win this series. I'm not gonna panic too much. It's only game one. It was played in Portland, so I'm not gonna panic too much. But the Thunder have got to find a way to pull it out. Maybe Paul George has to shoot a little bit better. Shot 8 for 24. I know he's got the shoulder injury. I don't know how hurt he is. I know he's got some type of like protection on the shoulder. But you gotta find a way to pull it out. You have got to find a way to pull this out if you're the Thunder. Otherwise, Billy Donovan better start applying for Kentucky Fried Chicken. I'm telling you right now. I am telling you. I'm telling you now. Although that's all I'm gonna. What the fuck is happening to my telephone? That's all I'm gonna cover right now. As far as the Detroit, Milwaukee, I'm not gonna waste my time with that. Milwaukee is up by 27 points in the third quarter. I'm not gonna waste my time. Later on tonight, I will be live streaming the Utah-Houston game. So join me later on tonight for that live stream. I just wanted to come here and talk about everything. Like I said, Philadelphia is probably the worst. They were probably so far they've been the most disappointing team in these playoffs. They were flat out trash. Brett Brown better find a way to get these guys' head out of their ass. Philadelphia was flat out trash. And then also Toronto. I would not be too much worried about the team. The only guy I'm worried about if you're a Toronto fan is Kyle Lowry. That's the only guy I would be worried about if I was Toronto. What is wrong with him? 0 points, missed all of his shots. Like, what the hell? Kyle Lowry's got to get his head of his ass. As far as everybody else, Denver, Thunder, Clippers, keep your head up, keep your head up, just like Colombian girls keep their asses up. You'll be fine. Denver, I think you can have a chance to still win it. Same thing with the Thunder. You'll be fine. You will be fine. Indiana, I don't know what to say to you. You guys got to find a way to score. Simple as that. But yeah, I think everybody, unless you're Philadelphia, if you're a Philadelphia fan, other than that, everybody should just be fine. Everybody else should just be fine. It's only one game, and you should be fine. All right, you should be fine. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to close this shit out. I'm going to get ready to live stream the Houston-Utah game in a few minutes, actually. Join me here in about, an hour, 7:30, 8:30. All right, whatever. I will have King of Naptown possibly call in the beginning of the stream. But anyways, until next time, I'm out like a light. What the fuck is happening? Let's see here. What the fuck? All right. All right, King of Naptown, I told you, man. Join me. Join me later on tonight. Call me in the next live stream. What's up, Enzo? What's up, Arthur? Frankie's in the house. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. I will see everybody later on tonight for the Houston-Utah live stream. King of Naptown. Make sure you call in if you would like to the first few minutes of the show. Anyways, until next time, I'm out like a light. What the fuck is happening to this? What the fuck is happening? Okay, see y'all.